well-rounded fighters, DC, that we have in this division. A true mixed martial artist. Her first martial art was MMA. That certainly helps.
Yes, she's a new breed of fighter. A fighter that, as a young girl, she was brought into a gym. And in that gym, she told the coaches, I don't want to wrestle. I don't want to do jiu-jitsu. I don't want to kickbox and box. I want to do it all.
Right.
Is there an MMA class for my daughter to take part in? She did that from day one, and you see all that development over the course of a lifetime has led her to the octagon, where she is already making her impact.
Yeah, she said, I didn't want to get to the UFC until I was 100% comfortable in every situation. So far, so good for her. She's got a big one in front of her here tonight. All right, so here's the longtime UFC veteran, Chinese star Xiaonan. And it's interesting to hear her talk about walking into that UFC PI in Shanghai, because there is so much love in her nation for Zhang Weili that Xiaonan is okay accepting the heel role. She is okay being on the other side of that equation as long as she gets the title fight. And her body of work suggests to you that she is already deserving. Back-to-back wins over Mackenzie Dern and Jessica Andrade have entrenched her in the top 5. And many believe, pound for pound, skill for skill already, Xiaonan is one of the very best strawweights in the world. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. All right, to get us started now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tabatha Baby Shark Ricci. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Xiaonan.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Good to have you with us tonight from T-Mobile Arena, the home of the NHL's Vegas Golden Knights, and the building in which DC shocked some of the MMA world at UFC 226, but this venue will always have a special place.
This venue holds a special place in my heart. UFC 226, I became the double champion. This is a fight venue that you should want to compete in. A great arena where you can make history. Tonight, you get your chance.
Xiaonan gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
Oh, nice jab.
Oh, she landed a flush knee there, DC. Her opponent doesn't want to eat too many of those.
You can see her opponent's grimace because she felt that one. She really felt that knee.
Oh, and there is another knee for good measure. She might have the best knee game in this division, and in this round, she has already landed several. She continues to inflict damage on her opponent. I'm not sure how many more of these she can take.
Oh, nice elbow.
So more output, at least in the early going. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Baby Shark Tabatha Ricci. Oh, counters counters with a straight right hand. That'll work. Well, we might be approaching a record in terms of knees landed in a fight. She has thrown that weapon repeatedly, and until her opponent finds an answer defensively, you might as well go right back to it. Takedown defense holds up.
That was nice. And now she's in mount.
Ricci's in half guard. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submission to get back to your feet.
Ricci's back in full guard now. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, and I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Xiaonan's back in half guard. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Xiaonan's right back to the full mount here.
And now she has her back.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
Right into side control. All right, she's got north-south position now. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Nice slip by her there. She's avoided a lot of these ground and pound offerings. Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. What a moment for these two athletes.
The crowd is losing their mind. While they like the grappling, they love a good stand-up fight.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D?
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
That's probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh, big left hand!
Boom! Big jab.
Oh!
It got checked. It's messed up really bad.
30 seconds now to go in round one. Now she gains some separation. Good kick to the body. 20 seconds to go in round one. Trying to establish that jab once again. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, she's hurt. I mean, how about those 5 minutes, DC? One of the best rounds of the year. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. She was at her active best in the previous round, and really a lot of knees, right? A lot of damage inflicted by that weapon in the previous round.
She landed a ton of knees in that round, and if you're that successful, expect her to go right back to landing those knees.
Front kick to the body by Xiaonan. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing it. Great job getting to her position, right into that single collar. Oh my goodness.
just unable to quite find that range.
Oh, nice.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, so now we see some bruising on that calf on the lead leg, DC.
Well, she talked about it in the fighter meeting. She goes, we are going to beat her lead leg up. She's found a lot of success doing that to this point.
Left hook to the head. Xiaonan gets hit with another flush left to the head. Legendary chin, but it has been tested tonight. Man, she's got good hands. Beautiful strike there. Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Fighter who knows how to use her length. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Oh, head kick blocked by Xiaonan.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you.
Oh, combination lands for. Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot, land. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
All right, so her movement defensively left a lot to be desired early on, and now she's got an obvious limp because of those leg kicks.
Yeah, those leg kicks have been so damaging. To have someone in front of you that is so intent on landing that certain strike, and then to see her desired effect, it's going to be very difficult to keep her off of that leg kick now. She lands a huge leg kick.
Nicely done. Nice job by her there to block those shots. When you first go to a boxing class, the first thing they say is glue your guard to your face. Her guard's high tonight.
Her guard's high, and she keeps the elbow down. She does a great job of blocking the top and down low.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Xiaonan's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. "30 seconds to go in round 2. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight. Watch out.
High-level grappling by her there as she reverses position on the ground. She's moving her head pretty good on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these shots. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, so the fight will continue, and as they attend to the fighter, we will get you some replays of all the damage she sustained in that previous round.
Well, her opponent looked like the best fighter in the world. That is partly due to her not being good on the defensive side. It seems as though she came in here with an idea that she would be able to tough it out. Now she's dealing with this horrible cut.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got... Oh, look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end here.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Spinning back fist.
Oh!
Ricci is able to keep up this output. Oh! Could be the beginning of the end here. Well, she keeps prioritizing that calf kick, and now her opponent's calf starting to show signs of bruising.
She just took them. She had to check them before they started to accumulate. She started to really struggle with that calf kick. Big punches. Massive body kick lands. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand. Very active.
Oh, debilitating knee lands yet again. I've been short my whole life, DC, and I'm envious right now seeing this taller fighter realize so much success as she lands another knee. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, that looks tight to me. Looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done.
Whoa, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over.
Her ground and pound is downright scary, in constant pursuit of the finish. Might get it here.
She does a really good job of throwing punches for the 10. She never just throws just to be thrown. Every punch is meant to land. Every punch is meant to start a finish.
Well, we talked a lot about her flexibility off the top, and she's got rubber guard now.
She's got rubber guard. She has options for finishes, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see very often in the UFC.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Beautiful transition.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
It's work. I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Xiaonan's back in full guard.
Oh, right into mount.
About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Great submission defense as she gets out.
Nice transition.
Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet the defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
Especially off your back. She's so good off of her back that she's giving herself a chance to get the submission. But her opponent is so gifted defensively. She's so responsible. She's
had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Oh, nice.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage getting between rounds, and then try to reset, because right now, this cut is only getting worse. Gotta be careful here.
Ricci's in half guard. Final seconds of round 3.
She could get the sub here.
Ricci's eye is closing up. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5-minute rounds. Oh, nice job by her to land a knee to the body. Her size advantage certainly helped on that exchange. Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot, land. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, that's big.
And that one certainly found the target. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight.
Oh, huge knee to the body. That'll soften her up. Oh, beautiful body kick by her there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, and again, another big knee. She's never looked better.
Oh, my goodness. Big shot lands for both guys.
Well, her body language is all right at this stage of the fight, but man, the bruising on that thigh is a sight to behold. She hasn't made the requisite adjustment, obviously.
She hasn't made the changes necessary. She should have switched her stance earlier. She should have checked things earlier. Now, she's gonna have to rely on the sharpness to keep her upright and try to land something that gives herself a chance.
Nicely done. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you gotta pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you gotta be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just...
Attempting a choke now. Ooh, that looks tight. Oh, so now she gives up on the submission.
She did, and she did because she saw that she was gonna end up in a worse position.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. All right, so a lot of blood becoming a factor now as she continues to attack that cut.
You know, I remember when the cut first happened, you saw her smile. Like, okay, I got her now. Now I'm in my zone. But now all this blood, you can see she's almost having a great time because every time she hits her, the blood flies. She can see the effect of the strikes. It is perfect for this young lady, this crazy young lady, because she loves doling out punishment.
Strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Xiaonan.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Xiaonan.
Oh, nice.
Baby Shark's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, so after a great back-and-forth engagement on the ground, the fighters get back to their feet, and the crowd really showing their support for these two women.
The crowd goes crazy because they appreciate the high-level grappling that these two women just exhibited for them.
Look at the inside leg kick. She grabs her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Xiaonan's eye now closing up. Still.
She's hurt bad. That was lightning fast, that right in. Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
Push kick there to the body. Under a minute to go in round 4.
She does a great job breaking that clinch position.
Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Xiaonan's left leg is damaged now. Perhaps it was that last kick that did the damage, but you can see a clear limp that the fighter is dealing with right now. Takedown defense is there. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. Well, they haven't called for the doctor yet, but she is swollen. Doesn't look at all like the woman who walked out here a couple hours ago.
Yeah, she got beat up in that round. She took far too many shots right on the target. She has got to do something different on the defensive side, or this fight is not going to go long.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. All right, here we go with our next round, and it's hard to remember a time in her UFC career where she looked so fluid on the feet. High number of strikes landed in the previous round. We'll see if she can keep it going.
She has to try and recreate the first round. If she has the left.
They're probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Effective jab there by Ricci.
Oh, nice takedown defense. She knew this would be a problem if she stayed there. She finds her way out of the clinch position.
Baby Shark's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight.
Massive body kick lands.
Nice punch by Xiaonan.
Beautiful head kick landed by her.
Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot land. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Oh!
Oh my goodness!
Just unable to quite find that range. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
Oh! Oh! Oh, she hurt her bad!
Oh, man, she eats another calf kick there. She's as tough as anybody, but I'm not sure toughness is going to be enough.
Toughness won't be enough tonight. She's in front of a fighter that's better. Someone that's better prepared, is more ready to attack a game plan and stick with it, and it's paying dividends.
Oh!
Another one!
All right, I'm going to put you in this fighter's shoes, okay? She is clearly losing this fight. Time is not her friend right now. You going for the finish or what?
I am biting down on the mouthpiece, and I am swinging from the hip. Something has to land so that she can win this fight.
Nice jab. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Man, that thigh is starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right? But
yeah,
got to address it.
You can't laugh at it now. You can't laugh at all. You got to do a better job. Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. Oh, big elbow.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be a her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her off this time.
Xiaonan's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Big knee to the body.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
Under a minute now to go in the fight. Well, she whips out the right hand. Oh!
You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
Well, fights like this make this sport the greatest in the world. These two ladies have gone back and forth all night. I don't know who's going to be the last woman standing, but it has been one of the best fights.
It's been one of the best fights of the year. Both have laid it on the line. The blood, the bruising, the physicalness of this fight has been so fun to watch. I don't know if I even care who win the fight. I just know that I've been entertained, and I know that both of these women are going home with some extra bonus money.
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 48-47. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Tabatha Baby Shark Ricci!
All right, so she finally cracks a smile there. She gets her hand raised by unanimous decision, and certainly at times looked like maybe the finish would materialize. It didn't. Nonetheless, she gets a W, and that's really all that matters at the